We wait for the polls to close everywhere, but we want to bring in our ABC News contributors, Joe Crowley, former Democratic congressman from New York, along with Tom Graves, a former Republican congressman from Georgia. Thank you both so much for being with us. And Joe, we start here with you. So poll after poll is showing that voters do not trust Democrats on the economy. Why is their message falling flat? What needs to change there?
Well, you know, I think this call for a national message sometimes gets overblown. I think this really comes down to hand-to-hand combat, and it's where the person who's actually running in that district has to meet the voters where they are. And so I do think that, you know, where those issues do come about, those candidates are speaking to those issues itself. And the other issues up there that are also resonating is the issue of abortion and really reproductive rights. We know it's also polling very strong in terms of exit polling as well.
Now, Tom, to you, most Democrats would agree they're struggling on the economy. I mean, it's hard to overlook inflation at a 40-year high here. Voters trust the GOP more when it comes to that. So what is the Republican plan to tackle inflation?
You know, so I think it's clear that the Republicans certainly have the momentum going into tonight. And, you know, if you're like me, you're glad that we're a few minutes away here on the East Coast to having some normal commercial programming, maybe some Dorito commercials, and Mr. Mayhem would be nice for a little bit. But when it comes to messaging, I think what the Republicans, you know, need to prepare for and are prepared for is governing in a new majority with the House and the Senate and in a divided government, which they have done in the past, but tackling and focusing and messaging the issues that are most important to the American people. Number one being inflation. So how do you address that? You got to reduce spending. You got to provide some tax relief, tax reform, focus on crime, securing the border, national security. Those are the issues right now that independent voters in particular are focused on. It is really about security, personal security, financial security, and security of the future.
Yeah, independent voters certainly could change the outcome of this election. Joe, this election cycle, also a lot of voters, they're seeing GOP candidates as an extension of Trump, many even relying on his backing to win their nominations. So have we ever seen a politician that has a strong hold on voters the way that Trump has and still does?
Certainly, I don't think over a party that Trump has over the GOP. And I think that is disturbing in many respects. You know, a lot of the people that he's backed were either at the 1/6 attack on the Capitol or supported it, many election deniers. So it is remarkable, unfortunately, the hold that Donald Trump continues to have on the GOP.
And Tom, listen, outside of eating Doritos, if Republicans take the House, what do you think that the next couple years look like?
I think they're going to have to settle into working in a divided government fashion, which, quite frankly, brings stability. And I think that's what the American people have been looking for, and they're prepared for it. They have a great plan to focus on the economy, to focus on crime and national defense and reducing spending. And so I think you'll see them focus on that. You have a committed leadership team that's prepared to go, that's been in a leadership position in the past, and I think they're all prepared.
And certainly Americans need a relief. Joe and Tom, our thanks to both of you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.